Hi everyone and welcome back to the craft room. So I have got Tonic on my mind, Tonic playing. I've been playing with Tonic things today. All these things I've received recently. This is the first one. It is Spider Mum die set. Don't Google it. Please don't Google it, especially if you don't like spiders, because it's horrible. There isn't a tutorial on it, but it is pretty straightforward. So I'm not really good at embellishments and flowers and things, so I thought I would give this a try. And so I have cut out lots of these, and I've got, this is my mini die cutter that I got from Aldi's, and it is awesome. I love it. No warped plates or anything. I also have my foam pad and the ball tool. So the first thing I did was I just sort of cut everything out of scrap paper, put it together, and used the pad to shape it. And then I thought, well, what if it's not shaped? So I made this one, and I've just cut one of each thing in the pale blue, leaves in the green, and layered it flat with a little crystal drop in the middle. So I've done some more, and I thought it would be really interesting because sometimes I see people doing it. How do? They do the flowers. Let me bring it into shot. They do the flowers so the leaves are kind of bending backwards. And so I thought I'm going to try and do all these different things to see how it looks. It's something that I need to sort of practice a wee bit more. So this is doing the back of the flower to make it curl backwards, and then doing a thing in the middle. And what I like about this is that you can actually have it spaced out so that you don't get the gaps. Although the petals are uneven, you are able to change where the focus is. And so we'll try a smaller one. So there are 8 different pieces in this die set, and now we need the smallest one. So I'm hoping, yeah, it'll be good for both flat and curved and leaves. So I'm just going to put a drop of glue. I got a huge glue order. I love the Kalal glue, and the big bottle, which I think is about 1 litre, I got in February, and it is still not finished. I'm down to the last bit in it. So I ordered another one, and I got a little one free with it. So I've ordered lots of glue, and so I won't run out. Come on. Gosh, they're fiddly, these things. There we go. In the middle. And then finally the last one, I'm going to turn that round so that it covers the gap in the leaves and the petals. And then, you know, for the flat one, bear with tweezers, for the flat one I just put a crystal drop in it. But with this die set, you actually get a little quilling piece. This is my Aldi's quilling tool. It's on the other end of the pokey tool. So we can just roll that up. There we go. I'm going to put a little drop of glue on the end. I'm not doing well with my hands today at all. I keep dropping things. I can't tell you how many times I drop things in a day. But, you know, just one of those days. Okay. And I'm going to split them up a bit. And then I've got some leaves that I cut out of green card. I'm going to let that dry to the side. I don't know if it's worth using that. You can see on this one that's all curled up where I've put the sort of quilled centre in it, but actually I quite like it without the quilled, just with a little centre sparkle there. Oh, I've dropped it. See, I'm always dropping things. Right. So we're going to turn this over and just glue the leaves on the back. And there are 3 different leaves in this die set. I've been really looking forward to having the Christmas things over so that I can start making other things again. So this is the start of me doing that. Now, there we go. And you see, I don't know if that would look good there. I don't like that stamen. I think it's too big for in the middle. I think I'd rather just put a drop on it. Yeah, I would rather put a drop on it. Let's just do that. Okay, so that is my playing with the Spider Mum die set. I've got lots more cut out to put together, and so I'm going to sit and do them probably in front of the telly. And then I wanted to show you another Tonic set that I got in the, I think it was the Black Friday bag. Right. And this is definitely intriguing because what we got was a stamp and stencil set that matched. So I've had a look online to see what we can do with it, and it's not very, there's not a lot there. So this is the set. This is the Botanical stamp set and the Botanical stencil. So that stencil fits over that stamp. So I've got my stamp set up here. This is just a test run because honestly I don't know how it's going to work out. One of the techniques was to stamp onto double-sided sticky sheets and then stencil, use glitter through the stencil to add a glitter topping, etc, etc. So it was quite complicated. No, it's not worked. I don't know if I need to get a new stamp platform. Nope, still not. I don't understand why this isn't stamping. Because the ink is on the stamp and it's a decent ink. And this is when I'm going to get smudges and not clear lines that I like. Yeah, not clear lines that I like, but never mind. This is just our practice. So the idea is you've got your stamped image, and then you get your stencil, and we want the stencil to sit over the image precisely like that. Okay, I'm going to use some low tack to make sure I don't get it, move it. So sometimes these bags do vary, so it'd be really interesting to see if anybody else got this stencil and stamp set, what they are going to do with it. So what I thought was I'd use Nuvo drops and try and like use them to colour the leaves. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to put on the drops and then spread them into the stencil to give colour to the leaves. That's the idea. There's leaves there. There's leaves there. Never done this before, so it's really a test. There's leaves there. A few leaves there, and then some there. It's difficult because some of them are leaves and then the petals are kind of mixed in. But I'm not sure if it would actually matter if you know, coloured a petal instead of the flower, as long I think as each one is different. Now I can see that the stencil is bending as I am moving the spatula over, so that will probably mean that it's not accurate beneath it. I was going to use a paste or a glitter. The glitter was, I think, too bright, too strong, the colours for this, I felt. Possibly if I was doing it in sort of bright reds and greens, then it would be a bit more sort of festive, perhaps. Am I wasting all these drops? I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know how much I'm actually going to use in this technique. So I'm just going to have a look and see. I think we've got leaves pretty much covered. No, more there. So this could be a disaster. You know what I'm like. We just plough in and see what comes out. Sometimes it's good. Okay, then I'm going to put some colours on the flowers and see what that looks like. Now I was thinking about this, I can't let this dry with the stencil on it, can I? Because then the stencil will just stick in the drops. And so I need to take it off when it's wet, and that's my concern, is that that's when it's all going to smudge and it's all going to look, it'll collapse. It might just collapse in a heap. I think that one's sort of a rose there. Okay, and then the last little flowers, this is maybe just too similar in colour to the paper, but never mind. I might get some sort of depth or texture there. And there. Oh, there's another one there. I think that's pretty messy. I think we've just about covered everything. So I think I'll let that dry just for a minute, just to let it set even just a little bit. Move that out the way. And while that is drying, I'm going to open this. This is my next Nouveau bag. So I did another order from Tonic, and I ordered, I think it was a drop set and the glue and a paper pad. So this was the black and gold paper pad 6x6. Foiled craft card was one of the ones I didn't have. So I think I'm looking at quite a lot of 6x6 books, because the wee journals that I do are really good. The little memory books at 6x6 are really compact, easy size. They're good. You can put photographs in them, or you know, you can do all sorts of things with them. So I've made a few blanks, and so this is craft card, so it's really thick. I think I've got some of the big sheets of that too. That's nice. 4 colours, 6 of each. And that's the order. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles of the glue, and then these new drops. So lots more colours, and you know, if I do get the stenciling worked out right, then it could be fun to use these. Different colours. Dries translucent. All pastels. These ones are all pastels, sort of light drops, all jewel drops. So there you go. That's another Nouveau kit set arrived. I'm getting a wee bit obsessed by it, but I love these pastel pink colours. That one is honeysuckle. This is orange marmalade, sea breeze, limoncello, key lime, and aqua plains. So these are the new ones I have to play with. Right, let's see what happens when we take this off. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what this will look like. I think it's beginning to dry. I've maybe left it on too long. Okay, so the paper has come away. So it's actually, the paper's come away at certain bits, but I don't know if it's because the ink was wet rather than the actual drops, because this flower in the corner here is actually okay. The definitions come out quite well. The green is not working at all with this colour of paper. So yeah, more practice. I need to think about that. I don't know why it stuck. Did I leave the stencil on too long, or did I put it on too quickly with the wet ink? I'm not sure. First attempt, no big disaster. We've only used a bit card and some Nouveau. So we live and learn. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I will definitely keep practicing and trying new things, and if you've got any hints and tips, I'm always happy to hear them. I quite like the way these flowers are turning out actually, so I'm going to go and make some more of these. But in the meantime, please take care, stay safe and warm, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye for now.